Top 10 most Muslim countries in Africa. Hello everyone, and welcome back to our channel, where we explore the amazing world of Africa. In today's video, we're going to take a look at the top 10 most Muslim countries in Africa, based on the number of Muslims living in each country. Islam is a major religion in Africa, with about 650 million Muslims, which is about 30% of the continent's population and 40% of the world's Muslim population. Islam has a long and rich history in Africa, dating back to the 7th century, when Arab traders and missionaries brought the faith to the continent. Since then, Islam has shaped the culture, politics, and society of many African nations. So, without further ado, let's start our countdown of the top 10 most Muslim countries in Africa. Number 10. Senegal. Senegal is a West African country that borders the Atlantic Ocean. It has a population of about 16 million people, of which 96% are Muslims. Senegal is known for its diverse and tolerant culture, where different ethnic groups and religions coexist peacefully. Senegal is also famous for its music, art, and literature, as well as its natural beauty and wildlife. One of the most impressive sights in Senegal is the Great Mosque of Touba, which is the largest mosque in West Africa and the second largest in Africa. It was built by the founder of the Mouride Brotherhood, a Sufi order that has a large following in Senegal. 9. Mali. Mali is another West African country that has a rich Islamic heritage. It has a population of about 19 million people, of which 95% are Muslims. Mali was once part of the Mali Empire, which was one of the largest and most powerful empires in African history. The empire reached its peak in the 14th century under the rule of Mansa Musa, who was one of the richest and most influential rulers in history. Mali is also home to some of the oldest and most revered Islamic sites in Africa, such as the city of Timbuktu, which was a center of learning and trade in the medieval era. Timbuktu hosts several ancient mosques and libraries that contain thousands of manuscripts on various subjects. One of the most notable mosques is the Jingeriba Mosque, which was built in 1327 and is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Number 8. Tanzania. Tanzania is an East African country that borders the Indian Ocean. It has a population of about 68 million people, of which 35% are Muslims. Tanzania is known for its diverse and vibrant culture, where more than 120 ethnic groups live together harmoniously. Tanzania is also famous for its natural wonders and wildlife, such as Mount Kilimanjaro, Serengeti National Park, and Zanzibar Island. Zanzibar Island is a popular tourist destination that has a strong Islamic influence. Zanzibar was once a hub for trade and commerce between Africa, Asia, and Europe. It was also a center for the spread of Islam in East Africa. Zanzibar has many beautiful mosques and historical buildings that reflect its Islamic heritage. Number 7. Niger. Niger is a landlocked country in West Africa that has a population of about 23 million people, of which 98% are Muslims. Niger is one of the poorest countries in the world, facing many challenges such as droughts, famines, conflicts, and diseases. Despite these hardships, Niger's people are resilient and hospitable. Niger has a long history of Islamic civilization that dates back to the 11th century, when it was part of the Kanem-Bornu Empire. The empire was known for its trade and cultural achievements, as well as its promotion of Islam in West Africa. Number 6. Ethiopia. Ethiopia is a landlocked country in East Africa that has a population of about 112 million people, of which 34% are Muslims. Ethiopia is one of the oldest countries in the world, with a history that spans over 3,000 years. Ethiopia is also one of the few African countries that never experienced colonialism, and it has a proud and diverse culture. Ethiopia has many historical and religious sites that are important for Muslims, such as the city of Hara, which is considered the fourth holiest city in Islam after Mecca, Medina, and Jerusalem. Number 5. Morocco. Morocco is a North African country that borders the Atlantic Ocean and the Mediterranean Sea. It has a population of about 36 million people, of which 99% are Muslims. Morocco is known for its rich and diverse culture, where Arab, Berber, African, and European influences blend together. Morocco is also known for its stunning architecture, colorful markets, and delicious cuisine. Morocco has a long and illustrious Islamic history that dates back to the 7th century. When it was conquered by the Umayyad Caliphate, Morocco was home to several dynasties that ruled over large parts of North Africa and Spain. Morocco also produced many famous scholars, poets, and artists who contributed to Islamic civilization. One of the most notable cities in Morocco is Fez, which was founded in the 9th century and became a center of learning and culture. Number 4. Sudan. Sudan is a North African country that borders the Red Sea. It has a population of about 43 million people, of which 97% are Muslims. Sudan is known for its ancient history and civilization, as well as its modern struggles and conflicts. Sudan is also known for its diverse and hospitable people, who belong to different ethnic groups and languages. Sudan has a rich Islamic heritage that dates back to the 8th century, when it was part of the Abbasid Caliphate. Sudan was also influenced by other Islamic empires, such as the Fatimid, Ayyubid, Mamluk, Ottoman, and Mahdist states. Sudan has many historical and religious sites that reflect its Islamic legacy, such as the Meroe Pyramids, which are the largest collection of pyramids in Africa, and the Al-Sahara Desert Mosque in Khartoum, which is one of the largest mosques in Africa. Number 3. Algeria. Algeria is a North African country that borders the Mediterranean Sea. It has a population of about 43 million people, of which 99% are Muslims. Algeria is known for its vast and diverse geography, ranging from mountains to deserts to coasts. Algeria has a strong Islamic identity that dates back to the 7th century, when it was conquered by the Umayyad Caliphate. Algeria was also part of other Islamic states, such as the Almoravid, Almohad, Sayyanid, Ottoman, and Barbary states. Algeria has many mosques and monuments that showcase its Islamic art and architecture. One of the most prominent mosques is the Great Mosque of Algiers, which was built in 1097 and is one of the oldest mosques in Africa. Number 2. Egypt. Egypt is a North African country that borders the Mediterranean Sea and the Red Sea. It has a population of about 100 million people, of which 92% are Muslims. Egypt is known for its ancient civilization and culture, which have influenced many aspects of human history. Egypt is also known for its modern achievements and challenges, as well as its role in regional and global affairs. Egypt has a long and distinguished Islamic history that dates back to the 7th century, when it was conquered by the Rashidun Caliphate. Egypt was also part of other Islamic states, such as the Umayyad, Abbasid, Fatimid, Ayyubid, Mamluk, Ottoman, and Muhammad Ali dynasties. Egypt has many mosques and monuments that showcase its Islamic art and architecture. One of the most prominent mosques is the Al-Azhar Mosque in Cairo, which was built in 970 and is one of the oldest mosques in Africa. It is also the site of the Al-Azhar University, which is one of the oldest and most prestigious universities in the Islamic world. And finally, we reach our number 1 spot, Nigeria. Nigeria is a West African country that borders the Atlantic Ocean. It has a population of over 200 million people, of which 50% are Muslims. Nigeria is known for its diversity and dynamism, as well as its economic and cultural potential. Nigeria is also known for its challenges and conflicts, especially between different religious and ethnic groups. Nigeria has a large and influential Muslim community that traces its roots to the 11th century, when it was part of the Canaan-Bornu Empire. Nigeria has a large and influential Muslim community that traces its roots to the 11th century, when it was part of the Canaan-Bornu Empire. Nigeria was also influenced by other Islamic empires, such as the Sokoto Caliphate, which was one of the largest and most powerful states in Africa in the 19th century. Nigeria has many mosques and Islamic schools that testify to its Islamic legacy. One of the most notable mosques is the National Mosque in Abuja, which was built in 1984 and is one of the largest mosques in Africa. And there you have it, my fellow explorers, the top 10 most Muslim countries in Africa, each with its unique blend of spiritual devotion, cultural diversity, and breathtaking landscapes. So, whether you're an avid traveler or a curious soul, the Islamic heart of Africa is waiting to be discovered. Remember, hit that like button, subscribe for more exciting content, and don't forget to comment down below with your favorite African Muslim destination. Until next time, keep exploring.